Almost having the diagnosis was almost a relief in a sense. It was an ability to sit back and think, okay, I've got a diagnosis, but I've still got a life, and I'm going to get on with that life. It's a bit of a wake-up call. You think, well, instead of doing this in 10 years' time, I'm going to go and do what I want to do now. I'm going to go and see ice and snow, and I'm going to go and visit New Zealand. I'm going to do it now. I'm not going to leave it for 10 years' time.
They told me I had depression when I was first diagnosed, and then it took me 2 years then for them to actually diagnose me then properly with vascular dementia. I'd been depressed before, so that's why they were saying I was depressed, and yet I knew I wasn't depressed. There was something else wrong, and yet they weren't listening to me.
Nothing was mentioned about the illness when we were diagnosed, just that I had it, and then we were told to go away for 9 months and come back in 9 months' time when things were worse, so we may be able to see whether I could have the medication at that time.
To get a diagnosis, it must have taken me probably about 2.5, nearly 3 years.
It was devastating to be told that I had dementia, because all I'd ever heard of was senile dementia. I'd never heard of Lewy body's dementia.
I didn't even know what it meant, right? So they give me a name and that was it. So we had something now that we could investigate and look more into and see what can be done, to help it.
I knew what was happening to me. I could tell what was happening to me, and it was really just a matter of people coming along and saying, yeah, I agree with you, that's what's happening to you and this is the cause of it. So in a way, it was quite a relief.
Well, I can't remember exactly when they told me, but when they told me I was relieved. Firstly, because I thought I was going mad, insane.
I realised around about 2000 that things were not as they should be.
It should be somebody listening to you and understanding what you're going on, not like I had to do, was continually proving. I mean, the neurologist kept saying to me, you're depressed, it's depression. And he simply would not listen to me, that I wasn't depressed. And he kept pushing these antidepressants on me. I think I had 7 lots, and in the end, I threw them back at him.